She banged on my door like she was leading a SWAT raid, her hand white-knuckled around that so-called master key, shouting about her right to inspect. That's Gloria Preston for you, our self-appointed queen of the Willowdale HOA. Always convinced the world, gave her a badge and an audience. But this time, her favorite power move hit a lock she wasn't ready for. I watched through the peephole, didn't say a word. Someone else was about to step in, and what happened next would turn the whole neighborhood upside down. Ever seen a homeowners association get a taste of its own medicine? Yeah, me neither until that morning. Let me back up a sec. Tuesday, Willowdale, the kind of suburb where folks mow their lawns twice a week and judge your worth by your mailbox. There I was, just me, Sam Barker, sitting at my kitchen table, laptop open, try to rewrite my resume after a brutal tech layoff 3 weeks earlier. 42 years old and feeling every bit of it, coffee gone cold. Mind racing about how to spin unemployed into seasoned problem solver. Then came that hammering at the door, not a friendly knock, but the kind that says, I own this place. It was 8:30 in the morning. Through the glass, I saw her silhouette business suit. Hair pulled so tight you could bounce a quarter off it, something metal glinting in her grip. My stomach did a flip. Gloria Preston, HOA president, rule enforcer, self-appointed saint of streetlights and shrubbery. Samvak, I know you're in there. Open this door immediately, she shouted like she was reading a court order. I hesitated, watching her. I knew she wouldn't stop. 6 months ago, I planted sunflowers, followed every step of the HOA handbook, filed my plans, got the vendor approved. Didn't matter. Gloria had a knack for sniffing out imaginary violations, and somehow, my house was her favorite sport. Maybe it was because of me and my son. Ever since my wife, Emily, passed away from cancer, Gloria seemed to treat us like a project. She rattled the lock, fumbling with that master key. What she didn't know, after Emily died, I'd changed all the locks. Just the thought of anyone from the HOA having keys to my place creeped me out. Gloria never bothered to update her little key ring, and now it was useless. This is obstruction of official HOA business, she shrieked, phone camera snapping photos of my door like she was working a crime scene. Across the street, old Miss Ruby Hamilton was shuffling by with her dachshund, Max. Ruby's got this way of knowing everything in Willowdale before it hits Facebook, and she's never been scared of Gloria. Ruby wandered over, phone already out, and called, Gloria, what on earth are you doing? Gloria turned, huffing about official inspections and willful violations. Ruby didn't even blink. She started live streaming for the whole neighborhood. Honey, Sam just planted flowers. Since when is that breaking and entering? The comments came rolling in. Half the neighbors rooting for Gloria, the other half, well, not so much. Gloria's voice dropped low. That's when you know things are about to get weird. She made a call right there on Ruby's live stream. Yes, I need police assistance at Willowdale. The resident is refusing legal compliance. That was it. This wasn't about flowers anymore. Gloria wanted a fight. 20 minutes later, a cruiser rolled up. Officer Greg Stanton stepped out, that calm local cop who's seen more HOA complaints than traffic tickets. Gloria launched into her routine, flashing her master key, listing bylaws, grandstanding about community safety. Greg listened, jotted notes, then asked, Ma'am, I need to see documentation. HOA can't enter homes without consent or a court order. That's the law. Gloria sputtered about City Hall and connections. Greg just shook his head. A mess. Preston, you've reported my own car as a violation 7 times. My old Ford Focus isn't commercial. Judge Stanton, Dad already warned you about harassment. You could feel the air go out of her. Ruby's stream was climbing past 200 viewers. Folks started chiming in. Wait, she called the cops on a cop. How does she still have a job? But Gloria wasn't done. She spun up her own live stream, accusing Greg and me of running some secret cabal. That family is dangerous. His son's badge is fake. The police are corrupt, she hollered, finger jabbing toward my window. But the tide had turned. Just then, my son Ethan Barker, 19, county emergency response trainee, walked in wearing his polo and that shiny new badge. Good morning, Officer Stanton, Ethan said, voice steady. eyes sharp. "Ma'am, would you like to verify my badge with my supervisor?" He didn't flinch, didn't get riled up. Greg vouched for him, said the badge was legit, and the crowd outside started to murmur. But Gloria went nuclear, calling code enforcement, the fire department, even health inspectors. In one morning, 3 city vehicles parked outside my house. Each inspector looked more tired than the last. After a quick check, Code Officer Maria Lopez said, "Sir, your house is up to code. These reports are baseless." Fire Chief Randall grumbled, "No fire hazard here, just someone wasting our time." Then Adam Frost, the HOA lawyer, pulled up folder thick as a Bible. Adam faced Gloria with a voice colder than January. "Gloria, the board voted last night. You're out as president, effective immediately. Emergency removal for abuse of power and harassment. Section 12.4 bylaws you wrote yourself." She stood there, jaw hanging. Adam went on, "We've got video security footage, illegal entries, evidence planted for fake fines. 12 families are filing suit." For the first time, Gloria cracked. She broke down, clutching a faded photo of her daughter. Through tears, she croaked, "I just wanted to keep everyone safe, not let another tragedy happen." And for a moment, I pitied her. But then she spun back, venom in her voice, blaming everyone. "You're all against me. I'll have every agency in town on your street by morning." She wasn't bluffing. That night, Gloria filed a storm of complaints: IRS, county, even the FBI. My phone buzzed all night. But Willowdale saw through her. By noon, Ruby had cookies and news. Gloria's Facebook was a circus, 1,200 comments, most demanding she step down. She started posting names, addresses, wild accusations. Ruby, the Johnsons, even the folks who mowed their yard too late, nobody was safe. Officer Greg came by with a warning. "Sam, what Gloria is doing is now felony harassment, false reports, defamation, cyberstalking." Ethan, always cool-headed, said quietly, "Dad, she's gone too far." Sure enough, by dinner, backup officers rolled in. Gloria, desperate, tried to rally folks with threats, a baseball bat in hand. Ruby, phone out, filmed the showdown. Gloria, "Honey, you're holding a weapon and making threats. That's a crime." Ethan called 911, gave a calm, detailed report, his training in action. Gloria was arrested in front of half the neighborhood, still ranting. "You'll regret this. I know secrets about all of you." As Greg read her rights, Adam Frost turned to the crowd. "New Relino, more master keys. No surprise inspections. Board approval required for enforcement." Ruby, streaming live, said, "Sam and Ethan deserve an apology. We let this happen. No more." After Gloria's arrest, the truth came out: security footage, forged reports, a pattern from 3 other states. Her house sold fast, Ruby was elected president, and Ethan landed a full-time job with the county after graduation. For the first time since Emily passed, I felt at peace. Gloria pled to multiple felonies, banned from HOAs for life, ordered into counseling. 6 months later, the neighborhood's healed. The sunflowers still bloom, legal as ever. Sometimes justice shows up when you least expect it, and sometimes it wears a trainee badge or comes in the form of a neighbor with a phone. So, has your HOA ever gone too far? Share your story below. Where's the line between order and overreach in your neighborhood? Drop your wildest tales. Let's talk about what real community should look like. Because sometimes standing your ground is the bravest thing you can do.